What's up everyone? I am Chandler Keys and welcome to Coding with Chandler. Today's video is going to be on 5 common things that us programmers can relate to. Because not everyone is a programmer, there are certain things that we go through that not everyone might understand. Today I'm going to point those things out and hopefully we can all get a laugh out of it. First things first, semicolons, brackets, parentheses are all fully capable of ruining your entire freaking program. You forget one of those things and your whole program just crashes. I'll be sitting there trying to complete a task for like 5 or more hours. You click compile, you'll think it's going to work, and then you get this error. And you realize you forgot a semicolon, so you add that semicolon. And then you try to compile it again, and then you have another error that was completely different from the last one. Then you solve that one, then you get another one. And it turns out, if the computer would have just told you what all the issues were, you could have solved it in half the time. Funny thing is, the original error wasn't even the error that was going on throughout your entire program anyways. So yeah, guys, never forget that second equal sign. Number 2, some other programs might disagree with this, but if there is no comments in your code, I do not want to read it. For those of you who don't know, comments are very important things. You can simply just add a / and everything you write after that won't even be read by the compiler. Basically, comments are used to organize your code and write down what it does, so that when someone else is reading it, they can see, oh, according to this comment, this is supposed to do this certain functionality. Now, if you write a bunch of code without any comments, I am less likely to read it. I will write paragraphs of comments that explain what my code does, because it's easier for somebody else to use it. Then they can copy and paste my stuff knowing what it does because the comments. This third one is more of a struggle that we all have to face as programmers, and it's having to explain to a non-programmer programmer-related things. Being able to explain technical things to a non-techie person is a freaking talent. I take full props in that. It's not always easy because the thing about non-programmers is they think that we can do absolutely freaking anything. One major struggle is having to explain to a project manager or another coworker that you can't just add or change something into your program, because adding or changing something that is so small could literally interfere with your entire project, or because it is simply outside of my scope of knowledge. Hi Chandler, I was wondering if I could get a report of all of our registered users, along with their phone numbers, their emails, and their date of birth, the number of times they visited the site, and we also need their search history, social security number, and their family history. Do I click f***ing Snowden? Up next, pretty much all programmers should know that there's an infinite amount of ways that you can solve one problem. There's never really much of a set-in-stone way to do things or like a criteria. With that being said, nobody cares if it took you over 500 lines of code to add some sort of functionality to your project. No one cares, as long as it works. Because at the end of the day, no one else knows how it works. The only thing that matters is if it works. However, if it seriously took you over 500 lines of non-clean code to complete something, then you and I need to have a little talk. Number 5 is sort of a perk, but it's really just people being ignorant. Guys, I am not a f***ing wizard because I can code. Everyone thinks that you can just do absolutely anything on the internet. I get questions all the time like, oh, can you hack Twitter? Do you have access to secret information? I would like my boyfriend's password. Can you build me a website? I have an online business. I need an e-commerce site. Like, dim it down, guys, okay? My knowledge is very limited. I can, however, write an infinite loop that will crash your computer. And that is all, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys can relate. If you know any other programmers that can relate to these issues, please share this video. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to comment them down below. You can also find me on my social media. My Snapchat is always Chandler, and my Instagram is Chandler Keys. Literally, guys, I have to deal with these problems all the time, and I think the biggest one is just dealing with non-technical people because they don't seem to always understand what we have to go through and how things aren't just as easy just because we know how to code. The benefits of knowing how to code is you literally can do anything. I can't do anything, but you can learn how to do anything, and that's what's awesome about being a programmer. If you would like to learn more about how to get into the IT industry or how to start out, please check out my previous tutorials and my other videos. Simply share with a friend and you can help someone. Thanks guys for all your support, and I will see you guys next week.